So although that video is hilarious, you need to follow her. It is extremely true when you're dealing with a narcissistic person. Because I tell this to people all the time that narcissists follow patterns. If this person has cheated on their exes and you know about it, if this person has cheated on you and you know about it, what do you think that this person is going to do to the next person? The new supply. So many people worry about it like, are they going to treat the new supply better than they treat me? Probably at first. Yes, they will treat the new supply, the next person, the new relationship, better than they treated you at the end of your relationship. Because that's the way relationships go. You're going to put your best foot forward. Not your worst foot. You're not going to go into a new relationship and say, hey, I'm toxic as hell. I'm emotionally abusive. Hey, I cheat a lot, like unbelievably a lot. You're not going to do that. That doesn't make any sense. So of course they're going to treat the new person better, but patterns are patterns. You don't have to wait around to watch. It will happen. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware narcissist Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. If this is your first time seeing my face, I use my platform to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and then also validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. Okay, so this series is dedicated to just making my TikToks and YouTube shorts longer, just going into greater detail. So the one you just watched was the beginning. The beginning was by a creator named Persia Bella on TikTok and Instagram. I'll put her stuff in the below. But you see, it says when he cheated on all his exes, cheated on me, and all his new supplies. Yeah, it's kind of like she's faking surprise. So I did a video yesterday about how narcissists have patterns, and that's specifically it right there. The one I talked about yesterday was like he had cheated 5 times on her, and he asked, she's like, well, he cheated 5 times in the last 6 years. Like, he said he's changed. Should I let him back? Has he changed? Is he honest? No. Narcissists have patterns, and patterns typically repeat themselves. So this right here specifically, like if they cheated on the exes, they cheated on you, what do you think they're going to do to the next person? So one of the main questions I get on my page repeatedly is, are they going to treat the next person better than me? Probably, y'all. Like that's not even just a narcissistic dynamic. That's a dynamic of any relationship. You're going to put your best foot forward. You just are. Like I said, the example I gave was just like, you're not just going to a new relationship and just say, hey, I know you don't know me. This is our first time meeting, but look, I'm emotionally, physically, and mentally abusive. And I cuss at you, I scream at you. I typically treat my significant other like garbage after a little while. It starts off hot and heavy, but it goes cold and light really, really quickly. And I cheat a lot too. You down? Can I still clap those cheeks? Can I? Am I right? No, you don't. You won't go into a relationship and do that. Did they do that to you when you first met? When you first started messing around or talking or whatnot? When you first started dating? Y'all first became friends? Did they put their worst foot forward? No, they put their best foot forward. They're not going to do that. So at the beginning of the next relationship, of course, they're going to treat the next person better. And typically, when you're dealing with a narcissist, they're going to give the next person everything that you wanted, because they know you wanted it, because they know it works, because they know it makes women or men or non-binary people, it makes everybody happy. It makes the other person happy. And it also is a slight towards you to let you know that, hey, look, you weren't worth me giving you this stuff. This person is. They love me. They care about me. They're going to do everything for me. So typically that's how it goes in these relationship dynamics. So that's why I tell people, don't watch the next relationship. Don't watch it. Like, block them on social media, remove them. And I know some people don't want to block, but like, I blocked them. They know they've affected me. They're affecting you anyway. Why does it matter what they know? They're affecting you anyway, because if you're watching them, then yes, it's going to affect you. It just is. Like, we can't block when we have kids. Just the heck, why can't you block on social media if you have kids? I'll be confused. Like, me and my son's mama haven't been Facebook friends forever on Facebook. We've been removed from each other for a long time on Facebook and Instagram. All that. We don't follow each other on social media. Why? I mean, it's just like, just for the kids. No, it's not for the kids. Why? You don't have to be friends on social media for the kids. You don't have to. You don't have to, because you watching somebody else you watching your ex significant other give the next person everything that you wanted. How does that make you feel? It doesn't feel good, does it? You know. Sometimes in certain situations, it might can help set you free from that person. But a lot of times, most times, it's going to hold you back from moving on, and it's going to hurt you and make you question your own worth and your own value. It's going to make you question, make you feel like you were the problem. Maybe I would have tried harder. They would have gave me everything I wanted. Like, what did I do wrong? And so guess what you need now? You're going to reach out to the other person for closure. And guess what happens? You end up getting sucked back into this relationship dynamic where they don't want you, but they don't want to see you with anybody else. And you end up being the side person to your ex's relationship. Huh? I've seen that happen so much. There's a movie based on that. Alec Baldwin was in that movie. I forgot the name of that movie. Alec Baldwin and John Krasinski were in it. I forgot the name of it. It's a pretty good movie though, because like in that movie, his parents, I think his wife's parents had got divorced, and they ended up, because the husband was cheating, and they ended up like the wife ended up being the new mistress. Yeah, Alec Baldwin, John Krasinski movie. Yeah, It's Complicated. Yep. It's called It's Complicated. It's a 2009 movie. It's got Meryl Streep in it too. It's a good movie. Meryl Streep and Alec Baldwin were married in the movie, and then they got divorced because Alec Baldwin was cheating. But then Meryl Streep became his mistress, and they talking about getting back together and stuff like that, but it didn't work out. You know what I mean? So that's how you go right there. You don't want that. You don't want to watch them get the next person everything you wanted. Why? Why do you want to watch? People put themselves through this pain by watching them. Go get yourself everything that you ever wanted. Like they got the car, they went on their vacation. Why can't you do that? There's certain mental stuff that you might not can achieve by yourself, but like unless you're in a relationship. But maybe I don't know. I could be wrong with that. But you can go on that vacation. You can go on that trip, because you'll never be happy in another relationship unless you're happy with yourself. You have to be happy being alone before you can be happy being with somebody else, because you're happy. You can't make your happiness dependent upon somebody else. You can't do that, because when you do that, you lose. Especially if you're dealing with a toxic person or if you're dealing with a narcissist. Because if you're dealing with a narcissist, if they become responsible for your happiness, yikes, you're in for it. So follow the patterns, y'all. Breadcrumbs. Narcissists like follow the patterns. Patterns, like, it's hard to break patterns, y'all. It just is. I know cheating is the easiest example, but if they're verbally abusive to all their exes, you know it. They're verbally abusive to you. Guess what they're going to be to the next person? May not start off verbally abusive. They're not going to go into the first date screaming and cussing at somebody. No. But it typically goes that way. Patterns. You don't have to watch it. I know some people want to watch the karma unfold. Karma's going to happen whether you watch it or not. You just have to let it happen. You can't speed up karma, because if you try to speed up somebody else's karma, if you pushing their karma along, trying to catch up with them, you'll end up getting some karma of your own. You end up hurting yourself and wasting your own time. You know what I mean? So if they beating on all their exes, they put their hands and been physically abusive to all their exes and you, what do you think they're going to do to the next person without any kind of discernible therapy or change? They're not going to walk into the first date again and two-piece their significant other. They're not going to walk up on them like, hey, my name is Lee. They're not going to do nothing like that. Why would they do that? You know what I mean? You have to believe that you're worth more. You don't attach your worth and your value to that person, because you'll lose. I promise you, you will. It's not worth it. You know, it's easier said than done. I know the trauma bond exists, y'all. This is not me. Like I say, I know it's easier said than done. But time only heals if you allow it to. How can you heal watching them give somebody else everything you wanted? How can you heal watching them love and care about somebody else? How can you heal with them starting a family with somebody else? How can you heal watching that? That stunts your growth. That stunts your healing, because you'll feel like you're unworthy of it. You are worthy. I could say it all I want to, but you can't. Like, and the narcissist, they get power off of that. We want you to watch it. We want you to watch us treat somebody else better, because we want you to feel like we are the best you're ever going to get. We want you to feel like we are your end all be all. Like, this is the end for you. There's nothing better. There's nothing better for you coming. There's nothing better to you after us. We want you to feel that way. So we want you to watch our pages. We want you to watch us treat the next person better. We want you to question your own worth and value, and we want you to attach your happiness to us, because if we control your happiness, we control you. If we can trigger you, we can control you. You want closure? Come sit down with me. Hey, maybe we still clap cheeks together or something like that. Maybe we can still clap cheeks. I know we're not together in a relationship or whatever, but I can't be completely happy with her knowing I left you behind. Stay in my life, please. They lick their little lips that y'all like so much. They do all that little mess, the LL Cool J lick lip and stuff. It's too much moisture right there. It was too much moisture. I shouldn't have did that. Y'all sorry. Sorry if that made y'all uncomfortable. I'm sorry for everything. The narcissist apology. I'm sorry you took it that way. Anyways, y'all, I really hope y'all empower yourselves to move on this year. 2022, we're not holding on to the past. We're not holding on to toxic relationships anymore. I hope this video empowers you and you take it how you need to take it. Like, watch the patterns. Like, patterns don't change unless something drastic happens. So I hope this empowers you. Take back your power. Take back your strength. Like and subscribe for more. Turn on notifications, y'all. Mental illness is out. Peace.